Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to go with our main event of the evening. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner from Avedon MMA. Give it up for Ryan Dennis. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner from BNB Norwich. Give it up for Baruc Martin. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, this is our main event of the evening, sponsored by Longwater Construction Supplies. Introducing to you one more time, fighting out of the red corner from Avedon MMA. Give it up for Ryan Dennis. And his opponent standing across the cage in the blue corner from BNB Norwich. Put your hands together for Baruc Martin. This professional mixed martial arts contest will be fought over 3 5-minute rounds. Your referee in charge of the action, Mr. Dan Moverheady.
Main event time here, Contenders 25, Ryan Dennis from Avedon MMA in the red corner and the red shorts, and the world-class BJJ grappler black belt, Baruc Martin from BNB Norwich in the blue corner and the black shorts. And Dean, this is an absolutely fascinating clash of styles. Will Dennis want to go to the ground with Martin? Can Martin get it to the ground? We're about to find out. Round one, we're underway here. Contenders 25.
Dennis has some excellent striking, good head movement. He's got very good timing as well. That's going to play in part when Baruc looks to change levels and shoot. Can Dennis time that knockout shot?
Martin, the aggressor early doors, got his hands low, very confident. Dennis, you would say, is probably the better striker, looking for his opportunity. Surely Martin wants this on the floor.
Yeah, almost certainly Dennis is the better striker. Martin's got to be very careful about leaving the hands down here. He's trying to stay loose, you know, but almost certainly he wants to change levels. He needs to set that up with strikes, however.
He's got to be careful, as we saw him knocked out by flying knees. He went for a takedown against Conrad Jastovicius and Contenders 24. He's got to be wary of that. Not such a height difference here in this featherweight matchup. Big right hand from Baruc Martin, misses. But it looks like Ryan Dennis is a little bit discombobulated early going, Dean. Great atmosphere, fans screaming behind us. Fantastic atmosphere for this main event, Contenders 25. Mark Heath, Dean Midhat here. Glad to have you with us as we see how this is going to play out. Baruc Martin has not shot as yet, Dean, which is something of a surprise.
Yeah, I mean, his confidence has really kind of astounded me a little bit, to the point where it's almost dangerous. Look, he's beckoning on Dennis. He really wants to make this an exchange with... Oh, look at that!
And it's Dennis who takes it to the floor, straight into the guillotine of Baruc Martin. And it's exactly where Baruc Martin wanted the fight, Dean. Yeah,
Martin now's going to try and knee slice in this position, work the underhook with his right arm to secure the body of Dennis, to get to the side control position, use the cage to pin him up. Dennis, in turn, has to funnel for underhooks, use the cage to stand up, post one arm, then get his feet underneath him and look for underhooks.
I'm amazed that Ryan Dennis shot for the takedown there, Dean. It was almost like he was a bit kind of confused as to what was going on, and Martin charged at him and he just instinctively shot for the takedown, because he certainly, I wouldn't think, wants to be on the floor with a guy like Baruc Martin.
Yeah, I think that was just an autonomous response there from his training and his years in MMA, just to time that takedown. And we spoke about his timing with regards to his striking, but that was a well-timed takedown. But against a high-level black belt in Martin, it's not the best idea. Now he finds himself underneath a heavy black belt here. There's some firing down these elbows here, Mark. He's looking to pin the arm down as he passes into the side control. You notice that Martin will use his knee to secure that position to work the ground and pound.
Dennis is desperately scrambling. He finds himself still underneath Baruc Martin as the crowd reaches fever pitch here, looking for the choke, Dean.
Martin can potentially look for the guillotine if he goes to his back, maybe the Darce choke in this position here. But again, he's happy to stay on top. A smart call in MMA. There's strikes, you know, in this game, so he has to maintain the position before the submission.
How can Ryan Dennis get this back to his feet, Dean? What does he need to do?
This point in time, he's just trying to defend from the strikes, but he needs to start working the half guard, start working back to his feet, threaten the takedown, and use that opportunity to stand up. But he's got to be careful about leaving his head in this position that opens him up to guillotines, Darce chokes, and anaconda chokes.
That's exactly what Baruc Martin is looking to do. Good sprawl from Martin there to stop Dennis getting back to his feet, and now he's threatening again with that choke.
Dennis has got to fight the hands here, 2-on-1, get the head free, stand up back to his feet, pop his head out of that position, and separate the strike.
Baruc Martin is all over him like a cheap suit on the floor, pushing Dennis down to the mat and not letting him breathe, not letting him get any offense of his own started so far.
Good control from Martin here, very heavy with the shoulder, very aware of where his base is, using those strikes to keep the ref happy, nice elbows to the body. He's just got to watch the spine there, he's got to make sure he maintains distance from the spine under this rule set.
Side control again, Martin. Looking to impose his will.
Martin's got to work here. He can't afford to allow the referee to stand up. Now he's in the madder position. He's got to posture up. Rain down punches. Now in turn will open up submissions, particularly if Dennis opts to turn his back.
Oh, look at him off. He's back to his feet, Ryan Dennis. Fantastic. And we reset and go again. A huge roar from the crowd. Oh, landed a big right hand. Ryan Dennis. This fight is over. Oh my goodness, what a comeback. The fans jump onto the side of the cage to celebrate. A huge come from behind Windine. Baruc Martin had it all his own way. Ryan Dennis got back to his feet, landed a bomb of a right hand and knocked him out.
And that's the difference between jiu-jitsu and MMA. There's strikes involved, but you have to maintain the position. It's all well and good getting the strikes, racking up the points, but if they're not going to finish the fight, don't allow it to allow your opponent to stand to his feet. And we saw Martin with his hands down. Very surprising to me, given the way that Martin lost the last fight. Keep those hands up, protect the head, work the strikes to change the levels.
What a dramatic turn of events. Martin dominated that first round, much in the way that he dominated the fight against Conrad Jastovicius, but then got caught, as I say, As you said, Dean, he was dropping his hands constantly, and he was made to pay there. But Dennis got back to his feet and landed an absolute firecracker of a right hand on Martin as he came running in. Tremendous. What a main event here at Contenders 25. And what a win for young Ryan Dennis. What a notch for him. What a win for him to get over a guy like Baruc.
Fighters to the centre of the cage, please.
Tom Vince is about to make it official as this crowd cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for both these guys in the cage, please. Well, ladies and gentlemen, your winner from the red corner. Let's hear it for Ryan Dennis. And let's hear it for Baruc Martin. Let's have our sponsors from Longwater into the cage, please, for a picture.